or just a hair. Stop. Howdy y'all, I'm Jacob. Welcome back to the ranch. Today's a big day for the heifer calves. We're gonna get them loaded up and taken down to the auction. So let's get into it. Boss lady and I are up here in the goat pasture looking for the calves. And if you remember a few videos ago, we posted that we brought 4 of our calves home. One of those was a bull calf, which we're holding back because we're working a deal with one of our friends to swap him out for a replacement heifer. So this past weekend, we got him loaded up and sent back up to the Rockin' 5-0's pasture to be with the rest of the cow herd so that he wouldn't be here by himself once we got the girls together and shipped them off. Gotta watch out for those.
Yeah, gravity's never been my friend.
Well, we did get some video of that, and Laura and her mom shot some video when they dropped him off. We'll play that now.
Well, we are... You can't let me get an introduction in. You have to say the first words. Thank you. So we are back out here at the 5-0. We are turning out one of the bull calves that we're keeping back to do some trading with a friend of ours. And luckily enough, we did not actually have to go out and find the herd, which is kind of nice. Aren't you still so cute? So, we may or may not have some cake. All right. So, we're gonna get this guy out and kind of see where we go from there. All right, buddy. Ready to go back with your friends? Different set of friends? He's a little dusty from the dirt roads. There we go. It's not the full herd, but at least everybody's up doing their cow things. Gotta inspect. I don't know where the rest of everybody is. There's our donkeys over there, living the best life. So everybody's all happy, hunky-dory.
While Laura and Lindsay were off delivering the package, Mike and I were able to get back to work on the horse corral project that we've been working on and knock off some of the rust, because it's been, I don't know,
over a month.
Yeah, month and a half maybe since we worked on those panels.
West Texas heat doesn't really do a lot for working in the summertime.
Yeah.
I think there was like some days that y'all were out working and by like 10 a.m. it was reading like 116 on the weather station.
Well, felt like, not actual. But yeah,
that's close enough.
Definitely not fun to be doing a bunch of welding when it's real hot out. But I think we were able to get 2 full panels put together.
That's what y'all said.
Before we got a bunch of storms that put a stop to that, which
was 0% chance of rain.
Yeah, I didn't expect that to happen. So, but I'm not complaining either.
No, that's how the weatherman works.
We definitely needed it. All right, we're up here at the north part of the goat pasture. And normally the calves are up here in the northeast corner. Hey, cows. Well, I see one of them.
I see 2 of them.
I see 3. Hey, cows. Come on, girls. Hey, cows. Look, where's our treats?
They're back there.
Yeah, Chris. I don't think so. I see a green, orange, green, orange.
Oh, it's just the front. We tagged that one on the wrong ear?
Yes.
Yeah.
You don't remember that?
You're the one that did it.
Well, yeah, because somebody was like, hey, this is the bull calf. And it wasn't the bull calf.
I didn't check the plumbing.
Hey, girls, come on.
Yeah, 7. Come on, lead the way.
Let's go. Let's go. All right. Let's see if they follow us back. We may have to go get treats.
You told me to leave the bucket.
I said that?
Yes, you said that. You said, I asked, do you want me to bring the bucket? And then you thought, and then you said, hey, leave it here. And I was like, okay, let's go walking to go find cows without a cow bucket.
That sounds like a really good idea. And probably something I would say.
Exactly. But luckily enough, we have one that's invested in food.
Hey, cows. Come on, girlie. We'll see how long they follow us.
Oh, I hope they follow us.
By George, I think they followed us.
Up, I reached the...
Hey, cows.
Woohoo!
I guess it does go a little bit easier when you have treats.
Except you got 7 who's not triggered by treats.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna let you go in there and then I'll see if I can swing behind them and close the gate. She's got the treats, go to her. I think they know that we're up to no good. It's like they know we're trying to do something. Only takes one. Hey, girls. I'll go over here with you. Maybe they'll come down. Well, y'all, that really did not go in our favor. Spent a couple hours trying to get them in the alley area to where we could close them in and push them in to the trailer. And we had a couple times where we got close, got the 2 black calves in. They seemed to be fine, but anytime we'd go to close the gate, that dang red calf would bolt. See if I stand over here, see if she'll do it again. Yeah, she finally walked back in there. See if she bolts again. I bet you she does. Yep, just like that. And the problem is, as soon as she does, the other two are pretty close behind her. All it takes is one troublemaker, and the herd tends to follow. Really reminds me of my previous life, whenever we were flying or doing check rides or prepping for any big missions. We'd always brief up the 3Ds, not to do anything dumb, dangerous, or different. Raising cattle is not too much different in that they really don't like new stuff. And I had thought that since I normally feed them in this area anyway, that they wouldn't have any trouble moving in and out of the alleyway. But that one red calf sure doesn't like it. I think that's another reason why we're pretty big proponents of not keeping livestock that doesn't have the temperament that you want for your herd. Because it really only takes one troublemaker to make everybody else act up. So unfortunately, it looks like the calves will not be making it to the sale this week. New plan is I'm going to leave this alleyway open. And I'm going to feed them in here this week and try and get them used to it. We've unhooked the trailer and I'm going to leave it where it is. Try and keep everything as the same or normal as I can. And then that way, next week, whenever we're ready to load them up, might have an easier time of getting them together. And I may end up, probably a smart thing would be to pin them up the day or night before. I think I can keep them here in the goat area. Most of the perimeter of this is electrified anyway, so maybe they won't tear too much stuff up. But I've been hesitant up to this point because I figure as big as they are, they wouldn't have any trouble tearing down some of these cattle panels. You just wait for me to get out of the way and then they come in and start eating. But hopefully a week will give them enough time to get used to it and they'll be a little more comfortable coming in and out of here. And maybe I won't have as much of a tough time trying to get them rounded up. But I need to try and salvage something out of this video. So I've got water filling. I need to do another water run over to the goats. So I'm going to get the portable tote filled up and then we'll head over there and get the goats watered. I think in the last video we were looking at the 4-strand electric fence wire, and I had it set up in the previous paddock we were in, and overall it looked like it was working pretty well. We had a couple kids that weren't really respecting it, but that's kind of normal for goats. the smaller ones, and even the bigger ones sometimes, are really bad about testing it and not staying away from it when they need to. But one of the things that we've found is that so long as you can keep the older goats contained, the kids don't typically go very far. They'll usually work to stay pretty close to where their moms are at, which I've been told is kind of the same for cattle whenever you're running cows on a single strand electric. If you can keep the cows in, then the calves will come and go, but they normally won't go just real far away from their moms. I didn't get a chance to get that fence set up in this paddock. I'm in a bit of a hurry trying to get them moved and get them settled in. So we'll probably pick back up with testing out that fence in the next paddock we move to, which will probably be another day or two, because thankfully in this area of this east pasture, the grass that they have available to them is much more dense. And so we've been able to get 3 and 4 days out of each of the moves, which has been really nice, because there for a bit I was worried that we were going to run out of pasture quicker than I was ready to. You're sweet, you know that? You're a turd, not a goober, but you're sweet. Can't help but feel that the cows really got the better of us this time. It never really feels good to not be able to get done the things that you have planned, but we don't really have the infrastructure to be able to push them into the areas that we need to. So we really try to work with the animals as much as we can, so that 1, we're not stressing them out, and 2, since we rely so much on electric fence, that we're not pushing them through it. It's nothing for the goats. Not so sure about the sheep, because I haven't worked with them that much, but it's nothing for the goats to run through electric if you get to pushing them and not working with them and trying to work against them. And I would imagine cows are the same way. That's why we really strive to be low stress and work with them as much as we can. But we're still learning, so maybe that'll change. I doubt it though. Well, y'all, I appreciate y'all tagging along. And I think I'm going to sit out here and watch the sunset. So we hope to see you next time on Wag Ranch.